Sony just announced a state of play that's over an hour long. That either means this thing is absolutely stacked, or we're about to get 47 trailers that all end with wishlist now, like it's a threat to our families. So today, I'm doing predictions the way that won't get me ratioed into oblivion. Locks, maybes, and wildcards. So this is 100% a guess. Also, for my fellow Australians, this lands 9 AM on February 13th. Coffee in one hand, judgment in the other. Let's do it. So what we know, Sony's own blog says this show spotlights third-party and indie games, plus updates from PlayStation Studios, and again, it's over an hour. So this isn't just one big first-party flex, it's more like an everything stew. And I'm here with a spoon and a lot of unresolved emotional issues from previous state of plays. So here's my guess on pacing. 10 to 15 minutes third-party release dates and coming soon stuff. 10 minutes indies and weird little games that will absolutely ruin your mental health in the most beautiful way possible. 20 minutes PlayStation Studio updates. And 5 minutes one more thing that turns the YouTube chat into an actual crime scene. So these games are my lock-ins. First, Saros. Gameplay or a real deep dive. When a game's close to release, Sony usually gives it runway. A February show lines up perfectly with Saros' timing, and it's already being floated as likely to show up. My prediction? Actual gameplay, someone explains the loop, and within 12 seconds of the trailer ending, everyone in the comments will be comparing it to Returnal. You know what's happening. Second, Marathon Clarity trailer. This is prime please tell normal humans what this game actually is territory. It's been reportedly mentioned as a likely candidate, and prediction? New trailer, a bit more, here's how it plays, and hopefully enough info to stop the comments from being 3,000 people arguing about whether it's an extraction shooter or not. And third, sadly, Horizon Hunters Gathering playtest funnel. If playtests are coming, Sony loves using these events to shove sign-up links in your face in glorious 4K. Prediction? Gameplay montage, then that classic sign up now moment that makes you feel like you're missing out if you don't immediately click. Now these ones are very likely, big names, but I'm not guaranteeing, I'm just not. First off, Marvel's Wolverine, a small update. Look, I'm not expecting a 10-minute deep dive, but a controlled little update, totally plausible, and prediction coverage keeps mentioning it as likely to appear. I'm thinking short teaser, some tone setting, still cooking, then they move on before we can get too attached. Next, Control Resonant tease. Remedy's moody trailers are basically made for state of play. It's been floated in prediction roundups and honestly, it fits. Prediction? Eerie gameplay snippet, one what was that moment that breaks the group chat, then the logo hits and we all pretend we understand what's happening. This is a bit of a wild card. Okay, time to talk about the one I've already stuck my neck out on in a previous video. Starfield showing up at State of Play. And before anyone starts typing like they're getting paid per complaint, this is not confirmed. This is rumor territory. I'm just letting you know. I can't guarantee this. But here's why it's even on the table. There's been fresh reporting and chatter that a PS5 version might actually be real and might be coming soon, including claims pointing to an April 2026 timeframe. Now here's what matters for predictions. If Starfield does show up, I don't think Sony gives it some massive breakdown. It'd probably be one of these formats. Option A, available on PS5, reveal trailer, quick montage, includes updates, wishlist open now. Done. Option B, Starfield plus new update DLC combo, because if you're launching on a new platform, you want a big reason to make people double dip. Option C, it's not here at all, because some inside chatter suggests the next big Starfield info drop could be later, not necessarily at this specific show. So where do I land? I'm calling Starfield a high interest wildcard. Not a lock, but absolutely believable inside a 60-minute showcase that's trying to feel big. And also, if you saw my earlier Starfield video, this is the either I look like a prophet or I get absolutely cooked sequel episode. So do me a favor, Sony. Just give me the logo. That's all I'm asking. Now this one could happen. It's in that possible zone. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, a tiny tease. This feels like a sprinkle game, you know, just a short little teaser to remind people it still exists. That's plausible enough. Alright, you already know what people are going to scream for in the chat. Bloodborne. Anything Bloodborne. I'm not predicting it as likely, I'm just acknowledging that the fandom does this weekly ritual where they convince themselves this is the time. Respect to the hustle, I guess. Alright, those are my predictions. Hit me with two things in the comments. Your one lock that you're putting money on, and your one, I know it won't happen, but let me dream pick. And yes, for the record, if Starfield shows up here, I'm absolutely clipping this moment and acting unbearable for 24 hours. No notes, no shame. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If I get any of that right, holy crap, I'm amazing. I'll see you next time. Peace.